And we're gonna be on some much chill. Also, I got some updated news for you guys. I trolled the fuck out of Dota, and he called me retarded again. But past the point, I trolled the fuck out of him on my Red Shady YouTube channel. I made a thing. It shows like Eminem verses and then a picture of Dota. So one, he thinks I straight up dissed him, which in a way you can think about it, I kind of did, because I did bring up some facts about him that's happened. But pretty much I trolled him because it is picture at the end. It shows him crying, but let's be honest, it's not even a full diss out to him yet, because only the first, I think, like minute of the song out of the 5 minute song literally is just a Dota troll, and then after that literally is the real diss, which people didn't read because they're like, you're dissing Dota, or I can't tell if you're dissing Dota or not. Like, bro, it's not even a Dota diss. It's trolling Dota at the beginning and dissing some other artist. Someone that, no offense to Dota, but I don't bump Dota. I don't think he's good, but that's my opinion. I have every right to that, same as if he thinks I'm terrible, right? I can't say, oh, he thinks I'm terrible, he's trash. No, as an artist who does music, I make music for a certain radius, which are what my fans are, and he makes music for a certain radius of what his fans are. So again, the people that think I'm better than Dota is probably just people that like what I put out compared to what Dota does. So at the end of the day, we're both just making music. Um, but again, I just trolled him. The real diss is actually going down towards JT Green again. I know back in the past I said I was done with him, but I was like, you know what? I have to rehash out at him just because at this point I want to make it a meme. Alongside with, I wanted to make kind of Dota a meme a little bit. Hence the whole like, you're gonna diss someone, say they're completely trash, and then not even a couple months later after your B fans, you're sitting there bumping him like your head's going, oh hell yeah, brother, to his music when you just called him trash. So I literally just kind of wanted to make that a meme. Now, I don't know if it's true. A fan of his came to me and was like, well, their beef was a friendly, like friend versus friend type beef. I don't think it really was, but if it is, then that's still kind of funny. Because what are you trying to eat off of each other to gain more views, to create this beef, to get people into it? I mean, nice little scheme to do so, but again, funny. Uh, so again, it's just one of those types of things. Like it's just kind of weird. I got a whole lot more modded gear, guys, since the last time you see me. Last time you seen me, I just had a couple guns. Nah, brother. Nah. Everything of my vault. Not all 500 for the fact of like some of the guns were troll guns and stuff like that, and I had other ideas that I'm saving room for. If my friend's friend who actually does the modding from PC can actually build the weapons how I kind of described them on my Discord, which I will post the Discord down in the link of this stream. Give me 1 sec and I'll go do that. Discord right quick. I need to go to my Borderlands 3 Discord, which right now has no one in it because I just literally made it yesterday morning and stuff like that, which is kind of funny. Oh, okay, Lowe's found out how to do the trick. Okay, nice. Um, I was like, wait, who is that? But that's Lowe's. I added him literally this morning or last night before going to bed. To my Borderlands 3 Discord. We're gonna go to our rules, so that way I can invite you guys into the rules channel so you guys can read the rules first, for the Discord. Which is basic stuff like, no spamming the chats, no scamming players, no sexual explicit messages or photos, and be respectful, no harassment by sexual, gender, race, or by belief. So that way everyone's nice and covered. And then I have, that's the rules for like looking for game. Then the Discord rules itself, again, no spam, because you don't want to hop in and just spam the messages. No self-promotion, meaning, like channel for Discords or yours or whatever. No promotion of self, pretty much. No promoting other Discords, again, 3 there as well. No sexual explicit messages or photos. Again, I don't want people coming in here and shooting stuff. This ain't like how can I put, this ain't Tinder, it's Discord, right? And then again, to be respectful. It's basically the same between the 3, but also I wanted to make sure no scamming players got put into the looking for games as well. because I know I'm gonna have people in the community trying to get out, like, hey, bro, pay me $10, I'll give you this, and then they never do the shit and made $10, which is a scam. Or here's an account for this, it's completely modded, and someone pay for it and not receive it. Again, a scam. So I just want to make sure nobody is doing that. It is here in the rules. Also stating in the rules, like, if someone does sexually harass you, both men and female, because yes, men can be sexually harassed, okay? Trust me, just because we're men doesn't mean we want to have sexual relations with every woman, okay? There's women that some men will find to be ugly, and they don't want nothing with them. Trust me, and it can be done. You ever see a man standing at a bar who doesn't like this certain woman and the woman keeps touching him? Yes. We can be sexually harassed. Same as, like, women think sexual harassment is just us looking at them. Like, think of the gym videos. Oh my god, he looked in my direction. He's sexually harassing me with his eyes. Right? No. Okay. Um, so, yeah, I do kind of agree with the men that go to the gym. Women need to stop filming in gyms. Because if you're there to work out, you're not there to film. You're there to work out. Same as every other man there as well. We're going into bench press. We're going into bench press. We're not going to be like, hey, look at this 500 rep of like 500 pounds, brother, on YouTube. No, we're not. Okay? We're going there to work out because that's something that someone's going to do for about an hour or two, and then they go home and then completely slack off the day, usually. So, that being said, women, we're not there to look at you in the gym. Okay? Um, but again, men could be sexually harassed too. Oh yeah, I was grabbing the invite link. That's what I was doing. Invite, edit, invite link to never expire. Save. And copy link. Let's head to the video for you guys. So, YouTube. Whoops. Switch account. Get off my music account and go to my gaming account. Alrighty. Let's pop it into the comments right quick. Hour. 3. I'll just say just made. I ain't gonna put a time and date in there. I wish I had my thing to be able to do that. You know what? I'll just do like this to make sure it's spacebarred to be a whole brand new line. Oh, looky there, it's not gonna let me do it. I'll just hit paste and boop, 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 boop. Go after this just to make sure we are nice and spaced there. There we go.
Our BL3 community Discord I just made. https://discord.com/invite/xy4dtmwe9b.
There you go, guys. Now, it is case sensitive, so if you just, try to join it through hearing that, you will have to know, like, if there's a capital X, it's supposed to be capital, because someone else could have this. Look at that impeccable timing. I'm getting called. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that, guys. I was called by my grandmother. She always has impeccable timing of, like, calling me whenever I'm actually in the middle of, like, stream or making a song or doing something. It's never in between, which is kind of funny. It's always around those times. It's nothing against her. It's just like, I'm just saying it's impeccable timing. Like, do I just need to switch up my schedule to make sure she calls in between? GG. Alright, but yeah, as I was saying, guys, we do have a ton of modded weapons. Actually, here's what I have in my inventory so far with just this character. Now, mind you, I do have other characters, which is, there's 4 different classes in here, so I made 4 characters, 1 for each class. So, that being said, there's some weapons that won't be over there, and some of these will be kind of duplicates like this, okay? Because they do have guns that are duplicated. But pretty much, you know, we have that. We have all of this. If I go over into this, everything in here except for maybe, like, I think 3 items is modded. And the 3 items it's not is, like, a regular shield, I think a regular class mod, and then, like, 1 regular grenade, which is the regular butt bomb for the Butt Stallion DLC that comes with this game. Just because I wanted to keep a regular version of it. And I think actually 4, because I have one of these that also I think is unmodded. It came off of one of my other characters, in case I ever want to do an unmodded thing. But pretty much everything in here you guys can see is basically modded. These are going to be swords that shoot 29 different bullets and stuff like that. Which are pretty cool. Again, these are kind of the exact same one. They're not like different things. I mean, I think the anointments are different, maybe. On the bottom, no, they're exactly the same. Alright, which I do have, and that one I think is actually different, maybe by 1 different thing, but pretty much, if I could ever get a modder in my Discord to do the ideas I already have in the Discord, would be wonderful. That's pasted in the comment section of this video, which I'll later probably move also to the description, but that's if I remember to do so. The reason I didn't do it immediately, because this ain't a PC stream, so instead of like updating it and then doing that, I have to manually type in the stuff on the PS5 for it to stick. It's not like the PS4's versions of the streams. Where used to, I could just put whatever in the description section of my information section of YouTube, and it would auto put into my stream once I connected to my YouTube. It doesn't do that with PS5 anymore, sadly. As in, it did it on PS4, just not PS5. I wish that would autofill from my stream to the PS5 when I go in and link it, but it doesn't. But anyways, these are modded, okay? This one is probably the best one out of the group. Just shoot it once and nuke the area, okay? We got this, which actually is pretty cool. This, which is basically just the AK, just infinite ammo, and I think high damage, right? If I do this, yeah, it's modded damage. The only thing I don't like is I have a weapon in here that looks cool as fuck. Actually, it's not in here. I put it in my vault because I was like, it didn't do enough damage. Which legit turns a gun into a beam flamethrower, which is actually pretty cool. But it's at the cost of damage. Like, massive cost of damage. As in, there's none to it, almost. And I was like, I don't want this in my inventory because of that. Which gun was that again? Oh no, I forgot which gun it is, and I'll have to go back and re-find it again to show you guys in the future. But there is a gun in here I have that legit is a flamethrower. And, I mean, it's an electrical gun. I would just have to look at all the ones I have electricity on. But at the end of the day, I kind of just don't care about it because it only does very minimal damage. Hold on, I probably could find it if I just looked for a second, because I said it was electrical. Nope, it's not that one. I don't think it's that. I like these, hold on, where are they? These, but the only reason I don't carry them is because, yes, they're modded damage, but whoever made them forgot to do one little thing to it, and I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a second. Let me pull the radiation one out right quick, and I'll show you. So, we'll take this, pull the radiation one, and switch to it, which is one more. It's right here. You'll notice to the bottom right, there is an ammo pool. So when I shoot and reload, I lose ammo. Okay? Which means I'm going to have to go buy that ammo back. Unlike these other modded weapons that are... Like, this one is also not infinite. I'd love for it to be infinite, but it's not. But like this launcher. No ammo pool there. And I can shoot it. Okay? That's the only downside to some of the guns. Like I said, I like how this one looks and how it feels when you shoot it. I just don't like the ammo pool that's in it, meaning like make it infinite, and that would be great. Exactly same thing, just add the infinite stuff to it to make it infinite ammo, and boy oh boy, it would be wonderful. That's the same with a lot of the other guns too. I just love infinite ammo on weapons. But yeah, pretty much like to give you guys an idea of what I did. So if you go to my Discord, you guys can see it there too, but I'll read one off here in stream for people that ain't went to the Discord yet. At the very bottom, you'll see my Borderlands 3 mod ideas, which is BL3-mod-ideas, because you can't put spaces in text areas in Discord for some reason. You can do it in the regular stuff, just not text. But pretty much, I redid all the class mods. Shield, well, not all the shields, just like I done a shield for the shields. 4 different class mods. One, because of the fact like class mods are stuck to characters, meaning like Blastmaster would be for Mozzie, you can't stick it on anything else. So I went over the different class mods there that all do the same thing, exactly the same thing. So that way when you modify that one damage type, you can add in the rest by modding them in, right? And then I made sure to do the same with the artifact, because you can use one artifact, one shield for every player. It's just the freaking class mods that are stuck by class, like Beastmaster, the which actually, my bad, which is Mozzie, Zane, Flak, and Amara. You can't use a Zane class mod on Amara. Okay, so that had to go through and do 4 of them, but the artifacts only had to do 1, which is the Phoenix Tears. And then under the shield, I done Limit Break. But what I did was I built them all to work with each other in unison. And when I say that, like, it'll be better with this way. So that way I don't have to say, oh, well, I want loot luck, so I'm going to have to change out to the shield that gives me speed and loot luck. But then, well, not shield, but artifact. And then if I wanted, what is it, like recoil reduction and health, I don't have to switch over to another artifact, right? This is keeping it where it's all in one artifact with one shield and one class mod. So you can run all 3 of these literally on any character and be exactly how you want to feel for any character. Apart from being, you have to make sure you use the class mod for that character. So again, I went through and done each named one that has the same thing that edits. So that way, if you pick it up, like for instance, like the Blastmaster, the Conductor, the Bounty Hunter, and the Rabbit are the class mods, and I do have them labeled like Blastmasters for Mozzie, Conductors for Zane, Bounty Hunters for Flak, and Rabbits for Amara, right? To say like this is what I would like to put on there. Now some of this stuff is like super over boosted, like if you don't want to cheat, you wouldn't pick this up off a player, but if you do, like again, 999 million shield, 400 million health for the shields. Then for the class mods, it'd be like 40% splash damage, 60% grenade damage, 90% weapon damage, and 80% fire rate. So again, that's not super broken, so you can still stick it on any other character. Still do a good amount of damage and a good amount of stuff, but you won't be god moded and stuff like that. And then going into the artifacts, it would be like 90% action skill cooldown rate, so that way you basically can just keep proccing your freaking, action skills pretty quickly. 70% fight for life duration, so if you do go down, even with God mode, somehow you do go down, you have a longer fight for life so people can make it to you. 400 million health again, so that way it's 800 million stacked with the shield to make sure you do have God mode, and again, something had to do so much damage that it downs you. Fast run and slide speed, so on top of the shields that give you the fast run or the fast slide speed, you have both in one shield, and it's a certain amount. I don't want it to be so fast that it's like the 300 one like I have on one of my characters. It's hard to navigate, right? Maybe 100 to 150 on the movement speed. Same with the slide. Then like recoil reduction. This way you get less recoil. So sometimes modders, will make guns that are really good, but sometimes they still kick to the sky a little bit. This will help make it a little better, which is negative 80%, meaning it's less recoil. Then you have the plus 2,500 loot luck, which is going to be like when you open something, you get a chance at getting a legendary, and then the plus 2,500 rarity chance on kill, meaning every time you kill something, there's a really, really super high chance at getting a legendary. So you're not having to get stuck with blues, purples, greens, whites. It's mainly going to be golds, right? And again, all these combined equal a really OP character, but also really, really good for like loot and stuff too. And then we can get into the guns in a minute, but I have to use the bathroom, so I'll be right back.